Hi, this is Integral Dose Podcast. My name is Atika.
Hello, my name is Vale.
Another day,
another dose.
So this is a podcast that covers all things related to integral to radiation therapy. And today we have with us two radiation therapists with 15 and 11 years of experience respectively, who will be sharing about how they have contributed to the information and technology system that we use in radiation therapy. Let's welcome Rahman and Hakim.
Hello guys.
Yay! Great to have you guys with us.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, glad to be here. Thank you for having us.
It's my first podcast in my entire life, man.
Oh, welcome.
Wow. So honored to have you.
Yeah. So how about we get Hakim and Rahman to give us a short introduction about themselves?
Okay, you want to start first or I start first?
It's okay, man. Seniors first, bro.
Alright lah, okay, best lah. Alright, hello everybody. I'm Abdul Rahman here, and as been mentioned, I am a radiation therapist with 15 years of experience, and I've delved a little bit in the IT sector in our department. And how about Hakim?
Hi. So I am Hakim. I was a RT for about 5 years, and then after that I was 5 years in the IT sector together with Rahman. Rahman was my mentor the whole time, and now I'm back on the clinical floor, so it's total up to 11 years.
Alright. So that's actually a very interesting skill set. Can I just start off by asking, how did you guys get into this role of kind of dual management of IT and being an RT, It's very interesting.
I think we have to start with you Rahman, because you went in first right?
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Alright.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so that's a very interesting question actually. What inspired me to take on this information technology related role? I would actually say that, if you want to be politically correct, I would say that yes, it is because I see that there is a gap in between the IT and our workplace.
Oh my.
Alright, but how I ended up there is actually, if you want to be frank with it, I was kind of bored at work. So, this opportunity came up and says, hey, do you want to join IT? Why not?
You took up the challenge.
Yes, just took up the challenge. That's right.
Alright, okay. Very cool. So the opportunity just presented itself one day and you felt like you were the right person for it?
To be honest with you, I never ever thought that I was the right person. I was just more up for a challenge to see how best that you can actually push yourself. To learn something new, something different, just expand the horizons.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't really know until we try it. Yeah. Okay. What about Hakim?
Yeah, so Will, funny thing you mentioned, you don't know how you do until you try it, right? So it was kind of like that for me. I had no interest in IT at all. I was always one of the artists that were complaining about Mosaic. We always say, Mosaic is so slow. What is this? It's not helping us and all that. And then just one day, Rahman is the one who asked me, hey, you want to join IT or not? I said okay lah, sure lah, why not? And because I didn't really know where I would go as a RT. I thought I'll just be stagnant there. I'm not sure, right? And then suddenly got this new challenge that came up, presented itself, right? And I said, why not? I mean, just try it out. If I don't like it, I'll just go back to RT lah, right?
Yeah.
Sounds simple enough. Then
makes sense.
That's the thing. So I just thought, okay, why don't I just try this out? If I don't like it, I'll just go back to RT. End up, it was pretty fun. Correct, Rahman?
Oh, bro, it was super fun, bro. The learning challenges that we have.
Yes. Oh my God, the learning challenges. Yeah.
I'm sure the learning is probably very it's probably a very steep curve for you guys, right?
It's
yes, I would say. Yes, defy gravity.
It feels so weird to hear both of you say things like that because I'm one of the more junior ones here. I've only been working for 4 years. So for the longest time that I can remember, I've always been approaching either one of you for my IT related issues. So to hear your origin story of oh, you didn't really like IT, oh, you weren't that good in IT and you just joined it kind of on a whim, it's very surprising to me because I always associated IT with both of your faces pretty much actually.
Right.
Oh, is it?
But they didn't say that they didn't like IT. It was more of they didn't even consider becoming involved so much in IT. Am I right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, there was no like
Yeah.
high interest in it, like I never thought I would be in it at all.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So before we ask you more questions about like your journey, just now you mentioned about the name of an oncology information system that we're using, which is Mosaic. So just for us to let the listeners know, so Mosaic is one of the systems that we use to manage patient data and workflows in the healthcare setting, more specifically in radiation and medical oncology. So it's like an electronic medical record system where there's centralized patient information, and it helps to facilitate communication between different healthcare professionals and departments. So just a little bit background about this system. So there's other types of oncology information system we use. It's just in our department, this is what we're using.
Wow,
Right.
Atika, you sound like you know Mosaic better than us actually.
Hey,
Yeah,
no.
man, that's why.
You hear the
Have
big
you
words,
considered joining?
electronic medical records all come out, So,
Oh, wow.
We just say what Mosaic used to treat.
It's called a Google search, guys.
Oh, Google search.
Whoa, IT
Whoa.
savvy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very IT savvy. Better than us already.
Yeah,
no,
man.
don't say that, please. You guys are the experts in both information technology and radiation therapy. So I'm just...
Oh no lah, still learning.
Yeah. Alright, so one of the questions that I want to ask you guys that I think a lot of people will be interested to know also is how long did it take for you guys to pick up IT related knowledge? For example, I know you guys did coding, scripting and all of that, and knowing that you didn't even have an interest in IT in the first place, and to have to suddenly dabble into this and come up with the amazing products that you have created for the department, the in-house systems that you've created for the department. That's really a lot of work and learning. So can you share with us like how do you get started with learning? How long did it take? And what were some of the challenges that you faced in your learning of this skill set?
Okay, thank you, Atika. Okay, that's a very, very good question actually. Wow, where do I actually start, eh? Okay.
Yeah, Rahman, I think
That's a very long question.
yeah, for you,
Yeah.
I think you should start with
So like, how long did it take? Was there a point where you felt like, oh, I got it, and like you truly felt that you were capable of like handling the task? Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. Can we like specify people's name? I think like I don't know. Rahman, your story is also with Peter, right?
Yes, correct,
Yeah.
correct. Because for
You can give shout outs to your mentors and whoever helped you
Yeah.
along. Special mentions.
yes, I would definitely
Yeah.
love to shout out to my mentor, Peter. If you're listening to this, thank you, brother. You taught me well, man. Alright. Okay, so
Wow.
basically for me, when I started, I actually had zero knowledge on data extraction or any IT related things. In fact, when I first joined in, the first thing I told my mentor, Peter, is that just treat me as somebody with zero knowledge. I only know how to install games on the PC. That's about it.
Okay.
Yes.
Good enough. It's very similar to installing software on your company computer, right? I think it's a very good first step.
True.
Yep.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's right. So slowly, he gave me some tips and pointers on what the thought processes that you actually should have. And you have to give credit to him because a lot of times when I look back, there are a lot of things that I actually did that were not very optimized. Okay, that actually, yeah, correct. So when he took a look at a lot of the scripts that I did back then, okay, he didn't actually put me down. What he actually did was he looked at it and he said, "Oh, this is the way you're doing it. Okay, never mind. You just do your way first. After you're done, I will share with you like how to actually do a better script or how to optimize it." So from there, actually, I started to learn. Correct. So yeah, great guy. So from there, I actually learn how to actually think outside the box. If let's say if there's a problem that arises, you don't actually just look at it at one way. You look at it at other ways also. If I say you do option A, it doesn't work. What's the next thing you need to do? So it just cascades down. So that thought process actually helps a lot in our building of the dashboards in the department, a lot of the reports that we have. And I would say it is an ongoing learning. I would say it's a lifelong learning skill whereby you actually cannot say that once you learn enough, you're at the top already. No, I don't think that. It is definitely ever evolving and definitely there is a lot of things to learn. Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, correct. And I was so glad that I had Hakim joining us after that because he helped out a lot also. Hakim, you like to share or not?
Yeah, man. Tell you,
Yeah.
when I first came here, I didn't know anything at all. Like, I wouldn't even say I know how to install game also. Like, I very blind. Really extremely blind.
At least you know how to install software, like games on your phone.
Yeah, okay, given, yeah.
Applications.
But you see, when I went in there, I didn't even know what to do, how to start, what should I do, what should I learn. I don't even know. Honestly, right, the first direction that came was actually one of our artists lah. Shahid came to me and asked about how about doing some sort of like a report. Atika, you're part of this too, the Eagle Eye.
I remember this, but it was mostly Shahid's brainchild. And yours?
Yeah, so the thing is, right, I actually had nothing to do. So until the Eagle Eye thing came about. So Eagle Eye, okay, we call it Eagle Eye lah. But it's a report.
Because it's like an overview, right?
Yes,
of everything.
so-
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So basically, apparently in Mosaic, the system that we use to treat, right, you have information in there, a lot of information. Yes, it's
Yeah,
good,
totally.
but they're like everywhere. And you have to click everywhere to find your information. So why not we get everything into one location, right? So that's when
Consolidate everything.
yes, everything in one view. So that hence the name like Eagle Eye, right? From the top you see
Yeah.
everything, right? Yeah. So it was through that I managed to learn like what actually I can do, and with the help of Rahman, my mentor. Thanks, man. I shout out to you lah, bro.
Yeah, most welcome, bro. Thank you, man. Damn touch, man.
Yeah, Rahman has helped me, but he never spoon feed me. That's the thing. He just gave me the basics and work with it. And then he told me the principles of how to work lah. Yeah, so I was a very lazy fella. But then
Don't
like,
say that.
no, really. I mean, this is like the journey lah, you know. I was very lazy. Just want to work, go home. And then that's all. But
I wouldn't
he-
call that lazy though. It's just
normal lazy. Everyone,
Yeah.
I don't know lah.
I mean, some people just really just come to work, carry out their responsibilities at work, and
yeah.
they're okay with that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay lah. Okay.
Okay. Let's continue.
So I was average lah, right? Okay. So
I guess you must also see what kind of lazy you are. Sometimes laziness is good because you would gravitate to the fastest possible way or easiest way to solve the
to
problem.
get to the destination, yeah.
Exactly.
Correct.
Right.
Laziness is not necessarily
Yeah.
bad in that sense.
That's true.
Yeah, so in a way, because of that first report that I ever had to make, so Rahman really helped me and pushed me to like, hey, let's just create something he just let me do everything. And whenever I had questions, I asked him, he answered. So kind of like how his mentor Peter helped him, he did the same for me as well lah. So it was a good learning experience for me. He didn't really spoon feed me, but he showed me where I can find my information, like things that he used before, and then extract from there and then try to apply to what I'm doing. So from there, I realized I actually like to do the coding part of things lah, the scripting, which we use SQL lah.
Yeah.
Rama, what's SQL for? What? Something SQL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes. This is what I always tell people. Once you do your first report and it is successful, you feel that you have achieved a lot. Because ultimately it is like it's like completing a puzzle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also thanks Rahman, you let me do a lot of the reports. I know the wife to do like data requests.
Oh yes.
So there's these things that we have to send out like data to people like churn out some data and then send out to people. But when I first did my data request, right, I thought all correct I sent. 2-3 years ago, right, I look back at the results, right, this is crap, yeah.
Happens to me, bro. It happens to me.
Like it can be optimized to be better, maybe. Yeah. Because like when I look at the Eagle Eye script now, I realize how much I can improve on it lah. Actually.
Right.
Well, there's always room for improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. That is very true.
Yeah.
The idea is to make it exist first, then make it better later.
Yeah, correct. But I would say, and I think Rahman, you for sure agree, our learning didn't stop the whole time, right? Like
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree.
we did a lot of nonsense stuff also lah. I mean nonsense but very
What kind of nonsense stuff?
You have to specify.
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember World Cup was in what 2018, right?
2020.
Sorry, I don't know much about World Cup.
No, yeah, I don't know this too. But yeah, feel free to elaborate.
So World Cup, we did a couple of things lah. So one was we tried to do a bet, not say betting app lah.
Not betting,
my
it's like a
God.
predictive. Yeah, it's like a predictive.
We're trying to predict who would win the World Cup. Yeah, so we actually took all the teams, we took down their form, like how many wins and losses they've gone, then their ratings, how, then we kind of used the whole, do a script to actually predict whether they'll win the next game or not. That's one.
So it's more like an analytical tool, I would say.
Yeah. So that helped us with how do you actually take raw data and actually analyze to predict future.
Wow, that's interesting. Like kind of use it as like a practice data, I would say.
Correct.
Because we just really wanted to know who has the highest chance to win World Cup.
Oh, so you really wanted to know, so.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay lah, but I think
This is actually very interesting because there are a couple of books that touch on this idea. One of it is the Sports Playbook, Building Teams That Outperform Year After Year. And that book actually explores what's common about the teams that do very well consistently. And I think in many ways this also ties into like cancer genomics and like multi-omic studies about like cancer trials and interventions, Yeah, so like looking at like factors alone and like seeing how like which demographic, which treatment technique, genomics, it kind of ties in with this, I feel. Okay, but you can continue first. I'm just pulling in concepts from elsewhere that's in our field.
Wow, that looks very it sounds very foreign to me, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's very similar concept to what you're doing, but you're just using it to analyze like based on the team. So do you remember anything at all about that? Like what were the factors or what were the parameters that you're using to analyze to make this prediction?
The ergonomics, economics? No.
Oh,
Actually no lah,
okay,
just
okay.
nonsense lah. You were saying a lot of micro or don't know what or comics. Rahman is just a comic lah.
Wait.
Oh,
We got that.
but
You guys are very comical duo.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, thanks, man. Right.
that time we use what? Like we just take the past wins, like how many wins.
Yeah, I think what we did was we looked at the past few results of the matches that each team played, and then how many goals they scored and how many goals they let in per match. And then from there, we give some kind of a weighting. If let's say if you win by more than how many goals, your form is on the uptrend. If you lose by a certain amount of goals, then you're probably on the downtrend. And from there, you can actually start to analyze. I'm not sure whether is it correct or not, but it's a good practice ground.
Yeah. And the other thing that we made, you know what Rahman made is because World Cup was at Qatar. So Rahman, we all made what did we make, bro? A clock.
We made an analog clock out
We
of
make
a
an
digital.
analog, yes.
So,
okay.
You just imagine, like to put it like in layman terms, right? Imagine making an analog clock on PowerPoint. Yeah, so like
It will be difficult. Yeah. PowerPoint is not really designed to do this because it follows Cartesian coordinates and not polar. Like it's not radial and circle. So when you're dealing with things that are going around in a circle, you have to kind of redo a lot of things from scratch.
yeah, but somehow we managed to go around that lah, basically, but not using PowerPoint lah. Of course, we use our own reporting service lah. But to create a clock, like you all know the dashboard, it refreshes itself every minute, right? And then that's how so-called live it is, right? Yeah, so
we are very appreciative. This is a very understated fact about the dashboard. Anything with live, real-time reporting is so powerful. Like it's very underappreciated. Yeah.
no, but I feel like okay lah, you appreciate a lot, so thanks lah, guys.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
I do. I'm a huge fan, huge advocate of the dashboard.
Actually, we don't learn much through just like doing work, like our normal work in the day. We learn through by just making fun of things, and then that's how we actually learn. Like, what if we tried to do that, to do this, to do that, and then like then we find out ways from there, and then we use that inside our work related stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, so just now you were talking about the dashboard, and I think our listeners may not know exactly what kind of dashboard we're talking about. Maybe you would like to share a little bit more about this dashboard that Bill has been talking so good about. Maybe Rahman?
Can I provide a kind of like an outsider, because I didn't help to create this, but I definitely do use this a lot. So can I go and provide my perspective on what
Oh, sure, please.
I think the
please,
dashboard
please.
is?
Maybe we can get both to explain. So one as someone who uses this, and Rahman and Hakim can talk about from their perspective, like developing it or their intention on why they wanted to develop.
Okay, so the dashboard is actually built off of Mosaic's data. Like it pulls data out of Mosaic, our information system. So Mosaic's schedule actually has patient information, and it's a very important and useful tool in our everyday work. And it is super basic. Even students that are attached to us will have to come into contact with Mosaic. The dashboard was developed by the IT team, and it can show the live status of each of the treatment units, like which patients were treated and which patients are in queue, and it can show like which rooms were delayed. And it's just a very good overview, like without providing you too much information, like not necessarily all of the patient's information will be reflected on the dashboard, which is important for patient anonymity as well and data anonymization. Yeah, so basically the dashboard really just serves as an overview, like a quick glance to the TV at the back where the dashboard is, right? Then I know which rooms are kind of ahead of schedule, and I know which rooms are kind of struggling with their patients, like they have 5 patients in queue and they are still not done with the day. Yeah, so it is kind of a graphical thing, and it's definitely, I really appreciate it because I use it a lot. Yeah,
I think everyone uses it. The whole of our department uses a dashboard. Yeah.
I think how highly valued something is, right, a feature is, right, is you can gauge it by when the system breaks down, how much do we scramble to fix it, to get it up and running again. And I think the dashboard is definitely within 5 minutes, we will be calling IT, we will be like, oh, the dashboard is down, can you please help to fix it? That kind of thing. Like it has a very fast reaction. Yeah. So what about from your perspective? Do you think I gave a fair description of what the dashboard is? What else would you like to add on?
Bro, you did fantastic, man. That is more than I think any of us could actually say. Well, thanks for the glowing review.
We were probably just gonna say it's a TV displaying something.
Yeah, probably.
That's probably what we were gonna go about lah.
Right. I mean, it is. I remember during Journal Club when you had that one particular slide where you showed a picture of a car dashboard.
Right.
Yes.
So I think for someone who doesn't know how it looks like in a medical setting, you had that idea of a dashboard from the car dashboard. Am I right? Would you like to talk more about that?
I mean, it would be akin to a car dashboard lah, where you know when you're driving, you can tell everything from your car dashboard, right? Your speed, your fuel, whether there's something wrong with your engine. Yeah.
All the important things.
Anything important you can just see all in one view lah. So generally that's what the dashboard is lah. But also I just want to correct you on one thing, Vale. The dashboard.
Go ahead.
Is not created by the IT team. It's created by Rahman.
Okay, sure.
No, don't say that lah. Don't say that lah. It is.
Rahman started it.
Don't say that lah.
This one I help, yes, but I want to give this dashboard like the whole scripting and the genius behind it is really behind Rahman. Yes. So he really thought a lot, and right now even when we're out of the IT team, we're back in clinicals, it's still running fine because it's future proof. In a sense.
Yeah, that's very important. Yeah, you build something that essentially should not break.
So basically this dashboard is meant to serve in a long term, and to the future proofing involves a lot of variables in the future lah. So in terms of like serving the department, it has to be long lasting lah, not just for like one activity.
Yeah, definitely.
I really like that you guys created this with the future in mind. Like that's very forward looking.
Yeah, we didn't know that we will be back to the manpower of radiation therapy.
Okay. You didn't know you were gonna come back to work as a radiation therapist on the clinical floor, right?
But yeah lah, right now, as a user of the dashboards, especially in LA6, right?
One of the treatment rooms,
Yeah, the planning dashboard is serving me super well. Like I cannot go without it.
Right.
Yes, I really cannot.
Yeah, I would think it's pretty essential. Yeah. LA6 is our virtual simulation planning room, which the therapist there will do both the planning and treatment. So it's a very special case where the turnover is really high and the cases move through the workflow really fast. So having a dashboard to monitor which cases are coming, which cases are in what stage of the process of being done is very important.
Yeah, that monitoring of the status of the cases that we get, that's so important. Yeah. So thanks, Rahman.
You're most welcome,
But Rahman, I take some credit also lah. I help you with the dashboard. Right? I take a bit.
Definitely, bro. Take credit. You did quite a fair bit also on your part.
Got the red part, the reddish highlight, which part in the city also have can I take some, right?
Definitely you deserve it, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Well done, guys. Well done.
The jokes, don't forget the jokes.
Oh, right. Joke of the day. Yeah.
I think everyone loves the jokes. You may not know it, but everyone looks at it at least once in a day.
Nice, man. That's nice.
Yeah.
I like how the joke of the day is there, but when there is some treatment room that is encountering some issues like the machine is down, then the machine down status is replacing the joke of the day because it's not funny anymore.
Yeah,
I didn't really notice this. So basically, there wasn't really a point that you felt like you were done learning. It was all along, it was a journey. And of course, there were a lot of challenges that were faced. And would you say you enjoyed the time?
Oh my god, yeah, with Rahman, yes, man.
Oh yes, definitely.
We stay back late, no? Just to like learn all this stuff lah. But it was a very fun way lah.
Correct.
And I mean, it's staying back late is not easy, and it's also not easy trying to learn all of this within a certain period of time, also in order to get all these systems up also. So.
Oh, and also I have to say, sometimes to be honest, not trying to say to anybody or what or nobody in particular lah, okay. But sometimes the users, you all ask for the world, no, serious, no. So me and Rahman have to like, how to, why it is so difficult? But then that's the thing.
Hey,
no, wait.
We just want to push your boundaries.
Yes.
We know you can do amazing things. So we ask for more to test your limits and see if you can deliver it to us. And you always never disappoint.
Yeah.
See? Aren't you amazing and awesome?
So but that's the thing lah. I mean, thanks a lot lah. It really pushed us because okay lah. I mean, again, it's the thought process lah. Like I think me and Rahman, we don't want to just tell people, no lah, cannot be done lah. At least we have to try lah. Have to try lah. So I think it was quite fun because like a lot of times we were like, we just go for break lah. During those breaks, right, is actually the time
Take a walk.
where we get our breakthroughs.
Oh.
Right, correct or Rahman?
When you're away from work,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's when you get enlightened.
Exactly. Just
That is
walk
very
around.
true. Because that
Like
is
how
actually
some
where...
people get really good ideas when they're in the shower.
Yeah.
True. Yes. And an interesting fact is that was actually how we actually came up with the idea of the running cactus, the running cactua.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was through one of our walking breaks, and we were like, hey, you know what? Let's just show them running. lah. And somehow it stick. I'm glad.
Yeah, you went to a cactus running.
For some context, the running cactus symbol is one of our most dreaded icons that we can see showing up on the dashboard next to our treatment unit because it means that we are running behind, we are delayed for 15 minutes or more, right?
Yes, correct. That's right.
Yeah, and beyond 45 minutes, there is another cactus that is like crazy looking.
It's an angry cactus.
Oh yes, the angry cactus.
It just serves as a good visual indicator like, oh, we are struggling, it's happening.
Like we're struggling that
Please come help if you
badly.
can. Is there a particular skill set that you like to highlight? Like what was your biggest takeaway in terms of skill set? What interesting feature have you learned and like you'd like to learn more and you found really beneficial for whether it's your current work or whether it's for your own life, Yeah.
Was that a hard question?
Wow, that is a very, very deep question, man. Yes, that is a very, very deep question. Yeah.
I'm thinking very deeply. I have,
Yes.
I think,
So previously, okay, wait, while y'all are thinking about it, I'd just like to add on. So previously you mentioned that you used some of your skills that you developed to make an applet or something to predict the winning outcomes of the sports team. I'm not sure how comprehensively I'm summarizing this, but yeah, that was like kind of like a personal pet project, right?
kind of like, one.
Oh yeah, that was a pet project lah. That's true.
So oftentimes, like, the best way to learn and to push your boundaries more is to just sit down by yourself, mull in your own ideas, and like wonder how you can execute them further, you know? Like, for example, my finance system is all on Excel, and I think I really learned a lot while exploring like Excel options, like how to further myself, my skills with this spreadsheet app. How many more features do I want to put in it? You know, what do I want to know? What metrics are good for measuring my spending, my expenditure? And hence I pull in more features. I use more and more of Excel's features here and there. Yeah. So is there a particular thing that you've learned from this stint that you think will be very useful? It's your favorite skill, your favorite takeaway from this whole experience that you think is worth spotlighting right now?
Oh man, you want me to answer this or you want to answer this?
I think you answer, bro. You answer lagi best.
This one is a bit deep lah. This one.
It is, it can be.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering from like for artists that might not get to experience this, and if they want to further expose themselves to IT concepts, where would be a good place to start that could also benefit them? Yeah, that's why I'm asking you.
Okay, because right, this advice it's not just about IT only, it can be for life one. Because
The best kind of lessons. Okay.
so the one thing that I take away from this, and I think Rahman also shares the same thing lah. I believe he also taught me about this, is don't give up, no. Just don't give up, because right, the more you keep doing right, one day right, you get the answer. So right, I always keep telling Rahman, hey Rahman, you ikigai already. You know what's ikigai, right?
No, sorry, I don't.
Yeah, not icky,
Is that Japanese word?
Japanese
It's
concept.
that Japanese concept, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Sense of purpose, reason for living.
Ikigai right is perfection.
Right.
So right, Rahman spends most of his time during the IT time. I'm just scripting. I didn't have much because I had to do like other stuff, the hardware and whatever not lah. I was front end, he was back end. So he was mostly the back end team. Then most of his work was scripting. So he did it at first for 10 hours, and then he do for 100 hours. I think by the end of like 7 years, right, he probably did it for like 10,000 hours. And I believe, right?
Wow.
No, it's just like I'm just like giving a number.
Example.
Example. Like, so he has done it over for so many times until he reached to the point that he can get to this level and created a dashboard, which was at first it was believed that is not possible to do this like live dashboard, but he made it happen. I helped out in terms like the front end, giving like making sure the hardware is there, and whatever that needs to create this dashboard to happen, I supplied it lah. Coded a bit, but the main thing is Rahman. So on my end also, I wish I had more time to code also, but I feel that every time me and Rahman we hit a hurdle, a wall, we don't just stop there. We go out, we talk about it, we kept talking about it, kept thinking another way, and we realized there's always a workaround. There's always a workaround. There's no such thing as no possible way on. There's always a way. It's just how hard to get there only.
Yeah,
correct.
And it's just whether you realize that way exists or not.
Yeah.
Probably there's a lot of trial and error involved.
Correct. So even this one is not just about like IT. So even I didn't know Python. Is this another language, another coding language? I didn't know.
Yeah.
But then like ex-colleague said we needed to learn something new. Okay lah, we learn lah, and managed to come out things with it.
Nice.
For our other DCI colleagues lah.
Wow.
So the thing is that we were from nothing. We don't have qualifications. We got no background in IT. But I mean, also like you were saying, right, Veer, like you push us with like ridiculous requests.
Hey, fairly ridiculous.
It's through those ridiculous requests, right? Then with the principle of like, hey, don't give up, just try. Just find that workaround, right? put those two together, right, you get a winning solution, man. Am I is there anything I miss out, no, man?
Oh no, bro, you said it very well. But that is true. A lot of the hard requests that you all give to us, right? It actually helped us develop a lot, not only as IT stars, but also as human beings, actually.
Wow.
In like what Hakim said, not giving up, finding solutions where none actually exist or none actually is being found yet. Yeah, so it's actually a very, very good learning curve, I would say. So we actually see hurdles not as failures, okay, but we look at it as just another step towards success.
Che.
So if you fail 1,000 times, that is not failures. It's just a journey of 1,000 steps to get to where you want to go.
Yes.
Che, philosophical,
Yeah.
That's why I step. Alamak.
Very, very.
Yeah.
All right. Very nice.
The thing also that one time people, right, is that, remember we were saying that we from nothing, right? Means like everyone also can do. You can do, Vale, you can do, Sarah can do, everybody can do what we do.
That is true. That is
That
true.
is a certainty is sure you can do. In fact, right, I think you, Atika, Vale, you for sure know more than us, really.
I don't think so, but thank you.
You just now talk about microeconomics, what economics you talking about? Yeah, see, we don't even know what those
What?
things are.
What genomics Genomics, bro.
Cancer genomics.
Economic amount, right?
No, that's different.
Different lah.
Yeah, so we don't know much. So we really common man one. So you all for sure can do it. Everybody else can do it one. It's nothing special.
You know, I actually tried to learn Python before, but I gave up at the beginning stage. Like, I just
Give
didn't
up.
follow through with it.
Gigi,
So
because
it's-
give up.
You guys are different level, you see.
Oh, if you want to learn Python, right, actually, we can share some links, actually. And if, let's say, if these links can be, broadcast to others, that'll be great also.
Yeah.
We can share some links, actually.
Yeah, we can include them in our show notes.
Definitely. Yeah. So
Yeah, correct. It is a very, very useful link, actually. Very useful tutorials online, yes.
So in terms of learning Python for you guys, like that's probably one of the coding language, right? You were saying.
Resources?
Yeah. So what kind of resources did you guys have that you guys have to refer to? And do you guys go for courses or was everything just self-learned?
Everything was self-led.
Wow.
Yeah, we didn't go for any
Yeah.
course, actually.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing, you know.
Is Stack Overflow is one of it. YouTube and just
Oh,
general
yeah,
Googling.
But I think now with ChatGPT, would that make learning easier for people?
Okay. I would like to say that ChatGPT, yes, is great. I was trying to learn Python through ChatGPT, but it wasn't that great. So ChatGPT, right, is good to correct your mistake, to fix your scripts, but it cannot create an idea. So if let's say I want to, I just tell ChatGPT, make me a digital clock. He can't do it. Yeah, I mean, with let's say I state I only have these resources. I only have resource A to B, but they only can make a clock having like maybe A to Z kind of resource. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So, but ChatGPT can be good if I write all my script ready, and then after that I run into an error. I don't know what's wrong with it. I put it in there. They can correct for me. Yeah. So that's good for ChatGPT. But the ideas are all human, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
That is true. Yes. Because for me, I believe that for ChatGPT or AI per se, is that it is good if, let's say, if you know what you do not know, it helps you to cover up what is lacking. But at the essence of it, the most powerful tool that we actually have is still our own human mind, actually.
Creativity.
Creativity. Correct.
We own that.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Currently still not very replaceable by AI, thankfully.
Yeah.
Thankfully, yes.
So how did your background as a radiation therapist help in your role when you were in the IT team and vice versa now that you're back on the clinical floor?
Yeah, so when we were in the IT, right, the clinical background helped us to bridge the gap between our system and our clinical knowledge. Yeah.
Yes, like what the users need, because you have a good idea of what you as an RT
That's
need
right.
on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's just that lah. I mean, it was very crucial lah, because if we have really good colleagues also lah. Chen Shin, Chandra, yeah, they are purely IT people. They are cancer informaticians, but they have trouble. Not say trouble lah. I mean, like nobody also teach them also in a sense. Like what do RTs want to see? What do the RT managers want to see? They may not know exactly. Like what
and
is
they may not understand why we want to see it, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
The value of certain
Yeah.
information.
Like
yeah.
what importance is a start case? You know what I mean? They don't know. Yeah. Or the finish or TCU, you know, all this, they don't know. They won't know.
Yeah.
So it helps lah to have a clinical background together with the IT in a healthcare system. It is a bridge. That's all I have to say about it lah, actually.
Oh yeah. Rahman, anything to add?
Yeah, so for my end is that now that I'm back on the clinical floor, it actually helps me to realize how important data integrity is actually. So a lot of times when we enter in data in the mosaic or notes inside the mosaic, sometimes it might be very I wouldn't say dirty lah, but unstructured. Okay, so when we're trying to, if let's say we're trying to pull out data and trying to find certain patterns, those unstructured data, right, might actually pose a challenge for whoever is going to extract it.
So basically there's no standardized way of inputting the information, is it?
Correct. That's right. Yeah. But yeah, so that actually might pose a challenge for whoever's going to extract it, but it will also act as a learning curve for whoever is going to do that challenge. It's going to be fun also, I would say.
I like how you see this entire journey as fun.
Oh, definitely it is.
Fun.
Very positive outlook, yeah.
Yeah, challenge can be fun too.
If given the chance, would you go back to doing IT or would you prefer to stay on the clinical floor?
Man.
Are you forcing them to take sides?
I'm not.
Okay, wait.
Okay, wow, this kind of question.
But why not both, right?
This one, right? The best answer is yes.
Yes, I will
So
do both.
Monday to Tuesday, Monday to Wednesday is one thing. Thursday and Fridays are another thing. Or odd and even weeks. There's a lot of ways to make it work.
That is a good, correct. That's a good suggestion actually. In fact, I think when we started off, that was how we were initially. Like,
Really?
A few
Alternate
days,
weeks?
correct.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
more like 4 days in IT, then 1 day in clinical.
Oh, so you don't
we
you
actually
don't lose touch. Okay.
Correct. Because being on the ground actually helps a lot. It helps you gain the perspective of what's actually happening on the ground.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
So yes, you will do both.
I only want to do the coding part only lah. I want to do the reports and coding part. I don't want to do the hardware sequencer and all this stuff. I don't really want.
Okay. Even within IT, there's different roles, front and back end.
Different roles,
yeah.
I would say, Yeah, so for this, I think we need to really give a shout out to both Chen Shin, who is doing a lot of things at the back end in the IT department, and Chandra as well. And also right now, Brian, who's handling a lot of the front end.
Right.
He is stressed, man. Take care, brother.
Our colleagues that we often approach when we run into any issues.
Yeah.
Oops. Is there anything else that you'd like to share? Any final thoughts? What would you say to someone who might be interested in the IT aspect of this job but doesn't want to fully leave their clinical setting, Yeah, what would you say to someone like
Hold
that?
on, Abil. Hakim is kicked out.
Dylan's kicked out.
Oh,
no! Stand by due to technical difficulties.
Alamak, you see lah, you just talk about I don't like to handle hardware now, to handle hardware stuff already.
Yeah, you see.
IT is calling me back lah.
You're still handling. I mean, we get it. It's hard to not do IT in day to day. Oh my god.
Okay,
I'm
so
back.
shall we go?
Okay, for me, I would actually say that whatever you do, don't give up. Broaden your horizons, expand your minds. There is a lot of things that can be done, a lot of possibilities. Just don't give up. You can actually do it, yes. Just have faith
Okay.
in yourself. Correct.
Persistence, yeah.
Persistence is key. That's true. That's true. So definitely you will encounter a lot of challenges, and especially if, let's say, if you are not wanting to delve 100% into IT, maybe like what you say, you want to still stay in the clinicals but still delve a bit into IT. Definitely you will face a lot of challenges. Some people might actually think that you are not IT qualified, but
Right,
like what I say,
right.
just need to do your due diligence, persistence, and show them what you can actually do lah. Step by step, I would say.
And Hakim?
What about you, Hakim?
I would
Yeah.
say, right, just be brave. Just step into the unknown. Go in blind and just do it. Really.
Just
do
do
it. Yeah, yeah. Like,
Okay, so basically, just do it and don't give up. Great.
And if there's anything that we learned today for life, like life lessons, that's the main two things from
Yeah,
Rahman and Hakim.
really.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's great,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, you will miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Chey.
Correct or not?
That is very wise.
Wise words,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. Alright, thank you to both Rahman and Hakim for sharing with us about their experience learning and journeying in information technology as a radiation therapist. I think it was a really interesting session, and I hope a lot of people will,
Informative as
Yeah.
well.
and I hope our listeners will be able to appreciate the challenges that you encountered, that you learned, and all your learning points you've shared with us, as well as appreciate the work that you've done for our department.
Thanks, man.
We might not have covered everything there is to this topic. I'm sure there's a lot more we can learn from Rahman and Hakim. So it is very possible that we might ask you to come back again and maybe share with us a little bit more.
Oh, most definitely will be
Yeah,
glad
sure,
to.
man, no
We'll be
problem.
definitely
Yeah.
You're
glad
always
to.
welcome on the podcast to share about the different experiences maybe that we haven't covered today. Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much for having us, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's nice to be here, man.
Yeah, we thank you too. Alright, listeners, if you have any burning questions, check out the feedback section on our website. Please feel free to leave feedback, more episode suggestions, or encouragement for our speakers or the hosts. We'd love to hear from you. Please rate, review, and subscribe. Follow the podcast on Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Thank you for listening. This has been your dose of content for all things related to Integral to Radiation Therapy.
See you in the next episode.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Signing out.
Bye-bye.
Yay!
My last podcast
Hey,
episode.
alamak, last podcast, this guy. Ah, yeah.
Yeah.